Jealousy means that you have not yet owned your own power. So this is a video topic that I've been wanting to discuss for some time because it does come up a lot in the coaching. And the reason why I believe this is because jealousy has a lot to do with a blocked heart chakra. And for many of us, before we do our healing work, we don't realize it, but we do walk around with a blocked heart. Our heart chakra is linked to the idea of being loved, being connected, and being worthy. So if that's blocked, then we're disconnected from that, meaning that we are going to get jealous, right? Whether that's jealous of what someone has, jealous of a person, right? But I wanted to actually reframe this and give you guys a new perspective when it comes to jealousy, because this is super common and there is a way to overcome this. But before I begin today's video, if you guys are interested, I have created Ignite Your Soul Self-Mastery School, where I have guided meditations, online courses that are all available for you to help you connect to your authentic power and manifest easily and effortlessly. So if any of that sounds good to you, the information will be down below in the description box. In addition, I do just want to take a couple seconds to introduce you to AwakenedOne. So I just wanted to take a few seconds to introduce to you AwakenedOne, which is a new spiritual brand that I've created. So it's going to be a series of new and upcoming spiritual and metaphysical products that you may be interested in. So what you're seeing right now is the heart chakra singing bowl. As you can see, it is stunning. This was actually made in Nepal and there is a limited quantity. So if you guys are interested in learning more, the information will be in the description box. So thank you for taking a moment for listening, and let's jump in. Simply put, jealousy is an indication that you still haven't fully owned your power. And the reason why this is because maybe you don't know how powerful you are. A lot of people don't, right? So we grow up with belief systems, with limitations, with feelings of inadequacy, and we walk around and we believe that others are somehow capable of creating things or having things that we can't. And this belief in itself is not true. So I just want to say that if you see someone with something, right? If you get to the root of why you want it, okay? I'm not talking about the ego superficial, but I'm talking about if you think about what are you jealous of and what's the root cause of it, right? So let's say, for instance, you see a couple, right? And maybe you feel jealous. You feel jealous of that couple. But why do you feel jealous of that couple? When you get to the root, the reason being is because you want to feel loved. You want to feel connected, right? So we're talking more about getting to the core of an issue. So if you're someone who's walking around with a subconscious or even unconscious belief that you are somehow unworthy or undeserving of love, then of course, if you see someone else or you see others with the very thing that you believe you cannot have, of course there's going to be jealousy. But this is why we must go deeper and look at why do you believe that you can't have that as well. I would like for you to reframe jealousy and see it as this. When you see something in the world that you're jealous of, I want you to take a look at it and see it as an opportunity to reclaim your power in that area. So let's say, you walk around and you get really triggered and really upset when you see someone who has a lot of money. Because what's the core belief? I'm not worthy of money. Somehow, I'm not deserving of the money that other people have, right? So we want to look at that belief and we want to say, okay, this is the area of my life where I still have not owned my power. I still have not fully stepped into my power. So that's what that jealousy is actually showing me. So when I see these things show up into the world, this is actually amazing because the universe is trying to show me that this is what's possible for me. See, many people look at jealousy as a bad thing. It's not. How you deal with jealousy is when it becomes good or bad, right? So if you use jealousy as a means to bring more negative karma into the world, then of course it's going to have, a negative effect. But when you reframe it and you see it as an opportunity for growth and show you an area of your life where you still need to do a little bit of inner work. Because the truth is that you are deserving and worthy of everything that you can conjure up in your mind. This world that you see is a reflection of your own subconscious mind. So if you're creating situations where everyone has what they want, but you don't, this comes down to a disconnect from the self. Because if you're in full alignment with yourself, you know your worth. So when you see someone else with something that you don't have quite yet, you praise that. You acknowledge it. You encourage it because you know that that same thing is available for you as well. The idea of jealousy and envy is based in core ideas that are not true. It's based on the scarcity principle, which is of the ego, right? So when we're living in our ego, we are believing in the idea of separation. So you are here, I am here, we are separate, we are somehow different, you are somehow more worthy, or I am somehow more worthy, right? These are all egoic concepts. When we look at the soul, this is about unity. This is about love. This means that we are all capable of success. We are all capable of achieving. We are all capable of love. We are all capable of the connections that we want to have in our lives. And just because I have something doesn't mean that you can't have something. And just because you have something doesn't mean that I can have something. And as we begin to sort of see through this illusion of fear, right? And jealousy is just a byproduct of fear. As we begin to raise our level of consciousness and we tap into the 5D state of love and unity, then we can see beyond these paradigms and these programs. And so when someone shows up into the world that has something that I want, I go, yes, this is good, because this means that I'm one step closer to having that, rather than looking at it and being disappointed that it's not here yet. Remember, our state of consciousness affects everything that we see. So if we're in a lack-based consciousness, that's where jealousy and envy resides. If we shift our vibration and we step into an abundance mindset, abundance consciousness, jealousy and envy doesn't reside there. So remember this, the next time you're jealous, this is just showing you an area of your life where you have yet to fully own your power. And all things are possible when you know and resonate with your truth. So of course, if you guys would like help with connecting to your authentic truth, tapping into your soul energy, knowing who you are on a soul level versus an ego level, then I highly recommend the Become a Love Magnet course, which is a foundation. So if you guys are interested or want to learn more information, the information will be down below. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.